Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 here, back with another drawing video. Today's video we are going to be drawing Black Rose from the show Sonic Prime. So it's basically just Pirate Amy. But this video was requested by Dawn by Nature. Thank you so much for the request. Very cool name, by the way. And yeah, so we're pretty much going to be drawing Pirate Amy over here, or Black Rose. And yeah, it shouldn't be too hard. So, oh, before we get in, remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. That really helps me out. And, yeah, without any further ado, let's get our pencils ready, and let's jump in. Alright, guys. So, I've drawn Amy in the past, and this is pretty much just drawing Amy again. Well, but with just a little, like, cosmetic changes. But what we're going to start off with doing is drawing a nice, decent-sized circle. This is going to be her head. And then we can get a nice little circle underneath and another one underneath that, so we get kind of like this bean type shape, like that. And now here we can get like a little circle for where her shoulder's going to be. Her arm's going to curve into like kind of like this big circle right here. This arm will just go down into like this big circle right here. And then she's going to have a leg going down here. And then we're going to have her foot about there. This leg's going to go down and over. And then we're going to have her foot about here like this. And this is pretty much good for the gesture that we need. So I'm going to zoom in here and we'll work on her face. You could draw the crosshairs. They'd be something like this. Has her head slightly tilted up. So what we're going to start off with doing is her nose. And her nose will be right in the middle here. It'll just be this nice little curve line. And it's going to go down to like a U-type shape. And then what we could do is get a half circle right here. And then just shade all that in black. Like so. So there's her nose. And now we're going to draw her muzzle around it. So we're going to start right above it and draw this curve line that goes down and kind of curves up around here. And then we're going to wrap it around. And then we're going to just kind of follow the circle that we made here. Keep that roundness. And then here it's going to go down, dip up a little bit around there, and then connect into that line. Like so. And now here what we can do is get like a nice little circle. Keep it very light because we just need that kind of edge to draw in her eye. Nice curve line like that. And then we're going to get another one that goes up. And then over like that. Pretty good. I actually want to round this off. This is actually looks a little off. So I'm going to just, there we go. That looks a lot better. So now that we got that down, we can actually draw on her eyelashes here too. So how to draw those in, we're going to start right here and draw a nice curve line that kind of hugs the eye here like that. And then off of this, we're just going to get two spikes. We're going to get one and then two. And then you could shade all this in. Let's do a real quick job of it right here. Like so. And then same thing on this side, nice curve line that hugs this one. You can shade that in. And then we'll get those two spikes that go out here, one and then two, and then you could shade those in as well. And now we could finish off her eyes. So her eyes are very easy. It's just this nice big kind of oval shape. And we're going to get one right here. This one's going to touch her muzzle a little bit. And then we're going to draw a slightly smaller oval shape in the middle. And then we'll draw a little half circle here and then shade that in. A little half circle and then shade that in. And then for her mouth, it's this nice little curve line like that with a nice big kind of U shape underneath. Connects in about there. And then we'll get a curve line here. And if you want to, you could shade the inside of the mouth in as well. Something like that would be good. Alright, now I'm going to zoom out a little bit. And now what we want to do, and keep this light, I'm just going to extend the circle out for her head and kind of like redraw it. Because one of the tricky things about drawing Amy is her head like keeps a very round shape. And if you don't have that shape kind of nailed in, it's just going to look off. So now that we got that done, we can start drawing in her spikes. So she's going to have one spike around here, and you can keep this spike kind of light because like the arm's gonna go in front of it, but it kind of goes like this, kind of curves in a little bit, right about there. Then we'll get this spike, it'll start right about here and just go down, and then it'll go out, and then just have a little bit of a dip in there like that. And then we're gonna get another one right about here. It's just gonna go out, and then down, like that. And now here what we're going to do is we're going to get a nice little curve line that curves across the bottom like this and kind of connects into the two spikes there like that. I'm keeping it light because we're going to draw in her 3 kind of hair spikes that she has here. So they're going to be right about here, and you just kind of draw a curve line curving over and down like this. This is one of them. And then it'll go about here. And then we're going to get one that starts right about here and just get into another spike. And then with Black Rose here, her top one has like a little bit of a curl to it. So you could put a little wave in that one. And you can erase any overlap we have going on here. And again, this is why I said to draw that last part light, because we're going to be getting a little bit of overlap right here. Like that. And now we could draw in her ear, which her ear is pretty simple. It's pretty much this triangle that goes up and then down kind of right here. And then we're going to get another kind of triangle right here. And then we're going to start past this right here and just draw a line going across it, because she's still wearing like a bandana. And now to draw in the bandana, what we're going to do is draw a little curve line here like this that wraps around. And now we're just going to make a nice big kind of circle or curve line dome type shape like that. See a little bit of it over here, and you'd see a little bit of her ear right here kind of behind the spikes like that. And then just to kind of finish up, and I'll erase some of this circle we got going on here because it's kind of distracting. And it's over here too. This would all be dark. This would all be gone. And I'll darken in this line like that. Alrighty. Now what you want to do is draw in the little, since the bandana it's kind of tied in the back, so what we're going to do is just draw a nice little curve line like this, go down, put a little like spike in it, down and curve it in like that. And then another one, just a little curve line like this, and curve it in like so. So that's pretty much it for her face, or her head in general. Now we can move on to kind of her clothes. So what I like to start off with is kind of getting this kind of first line done. So this is going to be like kind of her upper body, like this. And then we're going to get like a belt line right about here. And now we'll just draw in her upper body. So I like starting with the belt. And basically what you're going to do here is just draw a nice big square right in the middle for the belt buckle. And then you're going to draw a slightly smaller square in the middle of that one, with a nice little bump right there for the kind of latch. And then here we're just going to get a curve line. We're going to put a little bit of a dip on the end there. Same thing over here. It's going to curve over and in, get a little bit of a dip, and then curve in like that. And now here, right in the middle of the belt, we're going to get a line that just goes straight up the middle. And then here we're going to get 2 parallel lines like this. And then another one that kind of curves up and over like that. And on the edge of these, you're going to get 3 kind of bumps. You're going to get 1, 2, and 3. And then same thing on this side. 1, 2, and the third one's getting covered up by the spike there. And then the curve line's going to stop about there. And then here what we can do is draw kind of like a line going down, over, and then in like this for like her sleeve. And then this sleeve will be right about here. So we'll just draw that in by drawing a little curve line like this. It's going to get to like a point, and you're going to go up like that. And then this line's just going to curve into where the belt is, like so. And then this one's just going to go behind her cheek, like that. And I'll erase any kind of overlap guidelines that we have, just so I can clear everything up. There we go. So we're gonna finish her her lower body now, and then we'll jump into her like arms for the end here. So we'll jump into her lower body. So her lower body, I'm gonna keep this light. You just get like a little kind of curve line like right underneath, so like a little ball almost. And then from here, it's gonna go straight into her leg, and her leg's gonna stop right about here. And you're just gonna get two parallel lines like that. And then here you're gonna get lines that kind of go down but kind of curve over this way, like so. And now we can get into a little bit more detail here. So for this line, we're going to draw a nice hard line like this, and it's going to go down about here and then curve in and then go up. And then here on the edge, we're just going to get this little kind of oval that wraps around the leg here. And then kind of same thing on this side. It's going to go down. We're going to get a nice little curve line like this. Then we're going to get like an oval around it with a curve line right about there. And it's going to go up and in like that. And now she's wearing, like, her jacket kind of goes into like this little kind of cape thing like behind her. So to draw that in, what we're going to do is draw a nice little curve line like this. It's going to go in like that. And then we're going to draw a line hugging this line like so. And then this will just be a curve line going in like that. And then you can erase any overlap we got going on here with the shorts. Like so. And we're doing the same thing just on this side, going in the opposite direction. I'll just kind of curve over like that. And again, you want to erase this line that overlaps it. Like so. And then it'll come around the back. So we're going to go down here. And then about here. These two connect. And then you get like a little upside down V like that. And then this one will just kind of connect up like that. And the last thing you want to do is she has like a pattern on her like leggings right here. And it's basically just two parallel lines going up here. Another one on this leg. And then one on this leg. And you can just draw that in like that. Now we can get into her boots. So we'll start with this boot right here. So it's going to be right about here. So we're going to get like a nice little curve line. I'm keeping it light because it's just a gesture. We're going to curve it in like that. So you're going to get a shape that looks something like that. And then it's going to go down. And we're going to get like a shoe shape like this as it goes up and in. Like that. I'll zoom out a little bit. So this is pretty much the shape that you want to get. Now we'll go into some detail. Very similar like this shape right here. We're going to draw a V. And then it's just going to go across. And we pretty much keep this shape here like we have it. I can darken in the leg line too. Like that. Now here, like Sonic, she has like a strap on her shoe. So to draw that in, what we're going to do is just draw a nice little curve line like this. Go over and around, and draw a little curve line. And then here we're going to get like a square, or like a rectangle really. And then we're going to get a little rectangle on the inside, because she has like a little buckle. That's going to curve up and in right here. And to give it a little bit of shape, we're going to start right about here and draw a nice little curve line like this. It's going to go down, kind of bump up just a little bit right there, and then go in. And then this will just be a nice little curve line that curves in like that. And now here what you're going to do is just draw a line going down, across, and then kind of up like this for the sole of the shoe. As the paper's getting all knocked off. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to erase the shoe here, or erase the guidelines that we have, and I'm going to redraw it in so it's nice and clean looking. And again, I always say it, but this is why you draw the guidelines very, very light. So when you go in and you draw like the lines you do want, you have a nice clean picture at the end. Like that. Very simple. And now we're going to hit this shoe. So this shoe's fairly different. So we basically just darken in this leg line like that. That's fine. Now what we're going to do is basically get like this kind of oval or circle around the leg. And in that circle, what we're going to do is we're going to get like a V right here, and it's going to curve in like that, and then curve in like that. And now what we're going to do is start a little bit past like this line, so right about here, and draw a line curving over, down, kind of curve in, curve out, and then just around like that. And it kind of like goes down, like it gets like smaller here, and as it goes up it kind of goes out this way and then this way. That's the kind of shape you want to get. And then here what we're going to do is just kind of gesture in the foot shape. It'd be something like that. But what we're going to do here is start with the strap and pretty much exactly the same thing we did with the last one. There's the strap. The buckle's on the inside, so you just get like a little square or rectangle right there. And then for this foot, we're pretty much going to do the same thing we did with the last one. We're going to just give it a nice little curve here as it goes over, kind of straightens out on top, and then goes down like this. This will bump in, curve in. This will just be a curve right there. And then I will erase all the guidelines that we have. And we'll just redraw it in here like that. Very simple. And here, since it's kind of on like an angle, you can draw a little curve line to give it a little bit of depth, like right on the tip there. So now that's done, we could jump into the hand. Oh, before we do that, the hands. You could draw her tail right here. It's a little triangle right in the back. And now we'll draw her hands. We'll start with this one, the one that's holding a sword. So I actually like to start off with the arms. So the arms are just going to go off this line here. It's just going to be a curved line like this. Another curved line like that. So very simple. And you can erase the overlap here. And since we got the arm line in, we can actually darken in this spike here, her hair spikes right there. So we know where the overlap is. So this hand is actually fairly easy. You just kind of have to stack some shapes on top of one another. So we're going to start off with like a nice little circle here for like the wrist part of her glove. Then she has like a little band on there. And then we get like her actual hand. And then we get another circle that kind of wraps around like this for the sword. So you get like these series of circles here. And then you get like this shape like that. But what we're going to do is we're going to start off drawing the sword. So now that we have kind of like the idea of where it's going to be, what I'm going to do here is draw a curved line like this. And it's going to curve around and up. And unfortunately we're hitting the end of the page. But basically it kind of goes up into a spike. So I'll draw the shape here. It go down like this, kind of up like that. And then up and around like that. So you should get like this shape for the sword. It's just unfortunately going off the page here. But once you got that down, we're going to start right about here and draw a nice curved line that goes around, dips down. It's going to stop right about there. And then we're going to go straight into her hand, which is going to start right about here. And just be a nice little kind of curved line, follow the circle that we have. The only thing, when it gets down to the thumb here, it's going to go over, across, and then in like that. And then here what we're going to do is get a nice little curve line that wraps around for kind of like the bracelet part. And then here we're just going to get a nice little curve line that curves over and kind of straightens in like that for the wrist part of her glove. And then just to finish it off here, we'll start with a nice little curve line that wraps around, goes over, and then this line would connect into that line right there like that. And now I will erase all the sketchiness that we did. But again, this isn't really like a hard shape to draw. It's just kind of like a series of circles, really. There we go. And again, since we did very nice light guidelines, we can erase super easy, and we are just left with the lines that we want. There we go. And then this one goes around like that. And bam! There you got it. You got her arm there. And now we'll just jump into the next arm here. And it's kind of similar. We'll start off with like her actual like arm with these two parallel lines. They'll kind of wrap around and then go in like that. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to get a nice circle that goes around them like this. And then off that circle, we're going to get another kind of circle like this. The best tip I can give you for this one is it's not like a perfect circle that goes around. You want to keep it very close to like this edge. So like these lines are very close to like this one right here. And then as you go out, it goes farther away. It kind of has like a dip in it and then goes up and in like that. And then from here, we're just going to get a nice little kind of curve line that wraps around it like this. And then we're going to gesture in our hand here. So we're going to get like an oval. So this is where like the thumb's going to go out. Right about here, and the hands just kind of go out, kind of into a finger here, kind of go in, and then go into the thumb. So it should be a shape like that, but now we'll go into more detail here, and we'll start with the thumb, and just this kind of curve line that wraps around, kind of follows this oval that we have, then it's going to dip out, and then in, and then just kind of curve up right about there. And then this line, we'll start out with the finger, and it's just going to go out, kind of hitting the edge of the paper there. It's going to curve in and over like that, and it's going to bump up where the knuckles is, and then just kind of curve in like that. And then we're going to get another finger right about here. Let's kind of curve in and over, and that's pretty good. There are other fingers, but you kind of don't see them because the hand's kind of blocking it. And if you want to, you can put a little bump here to show like the other side of the hand. But I will erase this part, redraw it in, and then we should be done. There we go. And that is pretty much how you draw Black Rose from Sonic Prime. Sonic Prime is actually pretty good. I actually just finished catching up yesterday. I watched the last episode of Season 2. And I gotta say, I like Season 2 more than 1. Mainly because there was more action in Season 2. I like fight scenes. But I will put the sketch that we just did right up here. If it will stay. Maybe not. Oh, come on, stay up. Stay up. God, I always have this problem where like it just doesn't stay up anymore. There. Okay, maybe I could take my like hard drive and like. Okay, now I'll have to like put my finger up on the. Oh, I got it. I got it to stay. Look at that magic. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, there we go. I got him standing up for now. So, whoop. Okay, let me just. There we go. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. That's pretty much how you draw Black Rose from Sonic Prime. I got the picture standing up. So on the right there we have the sketch that we just did, and on the left we have an inked version, so that's if you like go over all the lines and clean it up. It should look what it looks like on the left. So anyway, thank you again, Dawn by Nature, very cool name, for the request. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed Black Rose. If you guys have any requests, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. I'll take your name, put it on my how to draw list, and then hopefully one Sunday it'll pop up. So anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Okay, thanks, bye. Later.